You ever just be doing something totally normal like eating, texting a friend, or walking into a room, when suddenly your brain goes, wait, I've done this before, but you haven't, and you just stand there trying to remember a memory that doesn't exist. That strange feeling has a name, déjà vu, literally French for already seen, and it's one of the weirdest things your brain does, because it feels like a memory, but it's really a glitch in how your brain recognizes things. See, you've got two systems that handle recognition: familiarity, the quick gut feeling that something feels known, and recollection, the part that remembers where you've seen it before. Usually they fire together, perfectly in sync, but sometimes the familiarity signal goes off alone, and recollection has no idea why. So your brain's left saying, this feels familiar, but from where? That mismatch is déjà vu. To picture what's happening, think of your brain like a filing system. Your hippocampus is the one saving new files, and your temporal lobe checks them against old ones to see if they look familiar. Most of the time, they work together perfectly, but if the familiar signal triggers a little too early, your brain gets confused and thinks it's seen the same file before. That moment of confusion is déjà vu. One theory says it's a tiny timing glitch. Your brain processes what you see through different pathways, and if one signal arrives a few milliseconds late, it feels like the second one is a replay, almost like your brain briefly replayed the same clip twice. Another theory points to prediction. Your brain is constantly guessing what's about to happen next, and when that prediction is spot on, it sometimes mistakes that perfect guess for a memory. Basically, I saw that coming turns into I've seen this before. Or maybe it's triggered by familiar details you don't notice. A sound, a color, a smell. Maybe the smell of coffee matches a morning months ago, or the layout of a room echoes a hallway you once walked in another city. Those tiny overlaps like smell, light, or rhythm can trick your familiarity system into thinking the moment is a repeat. That's why déjà vu feels so weird. You get the feeling of remembering without the memory itself. Normally, your brain explains why something feels familiar. Here, it can't, and that gap feels unsettling. It's like hearing a song you know but forgetting the words. Scientists notice that people with certain kinds of epilepsy feel intense déjà vu right before a seizure. Studying that helped researchers figure out where in the brain it starts, mostly in the areas for memory and recognition, and how those same areas can misfire to create déjà vu. Good news though, it's totally harmless. Everyone experiences it, and it's actually a sign your memory system is working really well, just a little too enthusiastically. If it happens again, try this. Pause and name 3 random things you can see, like a lamp, your shoes, or a cup on your desk. It forces your recollection system to reboot, and the feeling usually fades. If this video felt familiar, subscribe, or maybe you already did.